Formality Bridal. Penny Bauer-Schiebel is with us. She's the owner of Formality Bridal, all a part of our Guide to Getting Hitched segment. Hi, Penny.
Hello. They take up some room, don't they?
Yeah, it's good to see you.
I love this one. I'm not sure if it's really showing on the screen as much as it is in person, but this beige
right?
is so
and
stunning.
lace from top to bottom really pops. Love it. This is a fit to flare size 8, and I think in the future I'll start bringing maybe some plus sizes to showcase the plus sizes, because that's so important in today's world,
all
right?
Different sizes.
Not everybody is a tiny little size 8. And remember, bridal sizes are weird, right? So this says it's a size 8, but it really, if you were a street size 4, that's a bridal 8.
Right.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it messes with your head when you're trying
It
to
really does, right? We
especially
should
when
all be
you're
a 0 in bridal,
Yeah.
right? That should just be the way it is.
But today we're talking about alterations, because that's something that you almost always have to attack when you have found the perfect dress.
Absolutely, right? So one of the things that brides tend to overlook is adding in the cost of alterations in their budget, right? So the national average is right around $700 for alterations. Our area is a little easier. It's about $500 in the Ohio PA region, but still, that's a big nugget. So you really need to plan for that. And it can really vary depending on if you go to somebody maybe in her basement or go to a place with a franchise. So you really do need to focus on working that into your bridal budget.
Now, we've talked about how your shop is off the rack.
Yes.
So you take what's there. How much, say if you're a size 4 and the dress that you fell in love with is, I don't know, a 12 or a 14. Is
How
it
far,
possible?
how big can you go?
So something bigger can always be made smaller, right? But the reverse isn't true. So you can't do the reverse. You can't take a 4 and make it a 12. Now, the more seams that have to come apart, the more pricing that has to go into that, but absolutely something bigger can be made smaller.
But it doesn't ruin the original line of the gown.
It doesn't, right? Bigger can be made smaller. That just means we open up more. This is called a princess seam, so maybe we have to open up a princess seam in addition to a side seam, but totally possible.
What, is there ever an instance where with beading or something that it can't be altered?
Well, let me tell you that beading and lace will add on to your bridal alterations, because if they have to remove this lace, this beautiful lace, and raise it up and then adjust it, that's going to add on. Now, if they wanted to turn this into maybe a strapless, that's tricky, right? So anything is possible with time and money. That's always what I tell a bride, but it depends on how much you love it. We can often get closer to their look by going into a different style completely and going into what they actually do want.
Now, you don't do the alterations, but I'm sure that you've got connections to people who do that you can pass on to your brides that are shopping
Absolutely. So I do. I am trained in tailoring. I just don't have the time anymore. But we do work with certain seamstresses exclusively. They are on our list and work really well with Formality brides, right? So we're going to send you to somebody that we know, that we have vetted, that we trust.
So check out Formality Bridal. It's in the Lakewood Plaza there on West 12th Street in Erie. Again, everything is under $1,000.
And Penny is your go-to gal. She is so knowledgeable about this process, and you have to go.
I love it. Bridal is my passion.
You can tell. Go visit Penny if you're looking to get married in the next little bit. Penny, thanks for being here.
We'll be right back.